but I think the circumstances were not there when I could do myself what I wanted to do at that very young age. So one fine day, one of a very close friend of my dad, he came and approached me, कि Manmeet, dad needs you. So as a child, I was not knowing where the family was heading. So उसके बाद downfall बहुत देखा and but पता नहीं था क्या हो रहा है. So to me, वो कहते हैं ना, हर महंगी चीज़ अच्छी नहीं, हर सस्ती चीज़ बेकार नहीं. It has to be right to the right place.
True.
And design is something which should be practically achievable. So getting the most expensive product, but the surroundings are not that good, makes the thing meaningless. Out of 100, I would say 50% people are carrying their phones to the WCs.
Yeah. Or if not much, we are making those niches.
So this is
Just
already
so that,
there.
yeah.
And now it will be with the chargers also.
Yes.
So next can be that innovation.
With plug points. Yeah.
I became head of my family at the age of 34.
Okay.
I lost my parents. I lost my grandmother. So we had a nice joint family. And I overnightly became the head of my family. So फिर उस टाइम पे ये था कि आपको आंसर्स केवल लेट मिलते हैं. So when I had that ship under me at the age of 34, then the option was that कि yes, you have to live every day. The day I removed my mom's earrings, तो उस टाइम पे ये लाइफ में चल गया कि you can create any number of wealth in your life, but you can't increase 1 minute of your life.
Hi, I'm Leena Monga and welcome to another episode of Water Innovations by Colston. Today, I'm in talks with Mr. Manmeet Ahuja, Principal Designer and Director at Luxe Private Limited. Hi, Mr. Manmeet. Thank you so much for coming down and taking out time for us.
No, thank you so much, Leena, and thank you, Colston, for having me here.
It's a pleasure. So, Mr. Manmeet, how did this profession hit you and how did this story start?
So basically, I think I was destined to be in this field. I'm from an engineering student background. So I was preparing for my engineering when I was in school. I was in DPS Mathura Road and I belong to an industrialist family. But I think the circumstances were not there when I could do myself what I wanted to do at that very young age. So one fine day, one of a very close friend of my dad, he came and approached me, कि Manmeet, dad needs you. So as a child, I was not knowing where the family was heading because I was born with luxury.
Yeah.
So कहते हैं ना, एक टाइम पे Fiat Ambassador बहुत बड़ी चीज़ होती थी and I had an imported car at that time in 1978.
So you were born in luxury?
I was born in luxury. So उसके बाद downfall बहुत देखा and but पता नहीं था क्या हो रहा है. Then ultimately when I met dad, discussed all about the pros and cons, what is happening, because I was like fortunate that my dad always asked me, Manmeet, जो मन में है पूछो. I will always answer. He never hid anything from me and he always used to tell these are good things, these are bad things. So we were always, the journey was very interactive. We were always about to reason things कि क्या अच्छा है, क्या बुरा है. वहाँ से जर्नी शुरू हुई. फिर I decided that I will not go for engineering, I want to do something. So one of my friend's house was getting up made. तो उनके architect was from Bombay, I think one of the topmost architects. So उनके some difference of opinion थे and I had my drafting board with me.
Okay.
So ultimately मनमीत क्या कर रहा है, चल पत्थर देखने चलते हैं, चल यहाँ चलते हैं. तो अल्टीमेटली उस घर को मैंने शेप दिया. वहाँ से बहुत लर्निंग हुई. सो देन आई मेट डैड. मैंने कहा ये चीज़ अच्छी है, आई वांट टू एक्सप्लोर माय हैंड्स इनटू दिस. सो ही ऑलवेज एनकरेज कि मनमीत काम वो करना जिसमें आपको मज़ा आए.
मज़ा आए. True.
सो दैट्स हाउ आई स्टार्टेड दिस. And 84 riots was difficult for us. So 1996, at the age of 17, I started this journey. At 1998,
that's very early.
I was having my private limited company with a name called
Amazing.
Informal Interiors Private Limited.
Okay.
So that's how the journey started off, and I think the God chose me that कि मनमीत घर बनाओ and अच्छे घर बनाओ, and that's what I do. I enjoy making house and making people's dream fulfill.
Amazing. And what's the story behind Luxe?
So this name I got to change almost a year back because there was a perception that my company was Informal Interiors Private Limited.
Yeah.
Because again there was a story behind that कि I always like to work in an informal manner because घर बनता है एक feeling से, एक emotion से.
True.
And formally you're not able to achieve anything.
I absolutely agree.
So the relationship with my clients, my well-wisher, my friends are always in that manner. But there was some occasion in which I had lost some queries because the client was not knowing that I have a architecture setup also.
Oh, okay.
So we are the people who are doing architectural design, we are doing interiors, we are doing furniture, we are doing styling. So these all, we have got 4 verticals. So then I realized, yes, I need to have a name change. So then I talked to my chartered accountant and I said, is it possibilities, because I don't want to leave that companies and that thing. If the name can be changed, go ahead with this thing.
But you don't have any educational background
Nothing.
in design?
So I And I have not studied anything in this field, whether it is interior, whether it is architecture. So it's just a natural thing which I follow. So I've been making beautiful homes. I'm designing one of the house for the top 100 families of India also. And we are doing their private places. So that's a God gift, I would say. And I'm trying, and thank God कि लोग घर तोड़ते हैं हम बनाते. So
that's
we are making
that's a good
people-
way of looking at it. So Manmeet, now tell me about any milestone project that you can think of, anything that touched your heart or you tapped your back on it.
I would say it's yet to be done, because if I feel that yes, I have achieved that milestone, and I don't think that I have done that way. But yes, I enjoy doing my work. Every project is very dear to me, and every year, मतलब वो कहते हैं ना कि the kind of exposure, the kind of vision, the kind of thought process you get into, so आपका better से better ही होता है. You evolve every year, every day.
But there must
every
be
minute.
something, some project where you thought that, now I feel I have arrived, or now in terms of square footage, or in terms of money, or in terms of the kind of client profile you got, anything that, rings a bell every time, like one thing that you would want to be known for, one project you would want to be known for.
Okay, I did a house for a client of mine, his Mrs. and Mr. Gopal Mittal. So that project is very dear to me. The way that house was designed, curated, the space it was taken out. The square yard house was almost, when anybody enters that place, he says it's not this much space. It is almost 2 times when they feel that it's almost 550 square yard house. And when anybody walks in, he says not less than 800, 900 square yard. Every
your
inch,
planning
every
must have
area,
been-
the details, the way the area has been,
Planned
I would say,
out.
curated, I would
Yeah.
say. It's really amazing. And definitely that boosts up my concepts and thought process. And he's a very dear friend and my person who I'm always look forward to. And there's a lot of learning I do get from him. Because whatever I say, he says, Manmeet, go ahead and do whatever best you can.
So you feel a free hand is always a boost.
But that I have always tried to achieve in such a way, because I most of the time I'll tell my clients also, sir, करने दीजिए, नहीं अच्छा लगेगा, change at my cost.
Nice.
Because ultimately, if you don't have free hand, if you don't, I would say, are able to put your things into, I would say, on paper or on
Yeah.
canvas, then how you're able to grow?
Yeah, I absolutely second that.
How you
because
evolve
it's-
end of the day.
Yeah, as a designer, you don't want to be put in a box.
Yeah, and then there are times when definitely I like to take challenges, and I have been taking challenges right from my childhood. So and I enjoy those now, because then I say नहीं सर यही करना है, करेंगे अच्छा बनेगा, नहीं बनेगा तो
कोई बात नहीं।
क्या दिक्कत है, मैं हूँ आपके साथ, no worries, we'll
Nice.
change the ship. And
Interesting.
I would say change the direction of the ship. That's the concept.
Amazing. So how do you think your design aesthetics or your design philosophy has evolved over these years that you've been working?
You see, I was fortunate that my growing up of stage was in that I was always in the best of properties. I had always been near beautiful places which were surrounded by good architecture and good nature, and that blended so well. So that basically deeply got into me. And at that time, the word which inspired me was minimal luxury. But now, over the years, I think that the right word is silent luxury.
Yeah.
So that's what I create. That's what I would like to have people know about me, because that is very easy also, and the most difficult thing also.
So do
to
you
make
think-
something which is clean.
Do you think that being born and brought up in luxury and lived through those luxurious ways of life, it could give you a better insight into creating luxury as a space?
Luxury
Or
is
is
not
it-
basically what you see or what you. It's basically what you feel.
Yeah.
It's a comfort. End of the day. To me, luxury is secondary. Comfort is the primary thing, and it's very easy to create something which is a very comfortable house or a comfortable space, maybe an office space. But luxury, there's no end. Matlab,
Yeah.
You can keep on adding. But to me, the first concept is always comfort. And when you start with comfort and then you keep on adding things over the years,
That is a better
that's
way to
what
it.
defines
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
If you go to a place, get all the showpieces, it's meaningless. I feel that way. And every year, or you're traveling, or you're going, and on your occasions, on your anniversaries, on your birthdays, and you're getting one pieces,
Memento, yeah.
which has a memory behind it. Okay, I was in Sikkim, I was in Goa, I was in maybe in States or any part of Europe. So, and I am a person who also likes to collect those things. So even if you come to my house, you will feel small pieces being collected from across the globe. So wherever I travel, I have a memory behind every piece. So that's what speaks of me.
Yeah.
So when I tell client, now we are starting your house, you get now 2 years to define yourself. So anywhere you go, please get some good pieces,
Yes.
which you can relate yourself with.
So you educate your clients to bring in yourself into your
You
spaces?
say I'm nobody to educate my client, I'm sorry. But yes, I express my thoughts to them, I share my experiences with them because to me, हर चीज़ का substitute है, experience का कोई substitute नहीं है.
I absolutely second that.
So, and if you are able to put your knowledge into action, I think you're the luckiest.
Yes.
I'm very fond of quotes, sorry.
That's fine. Okay. Any do's and don'ts you've learned the hard way, or something that you absolutely say no to and something you say yes to immediately?
You see, if something clicks me, I'll always say yes. But if something doesn't clicks me, then I will always be saying कि नहीं सर एक और option देख लेते हैं. Because till then I don't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
How can I tell my client no, go for it?
Yes.
So it can take time, but yes, if you are making something, you should put in all your efforts because make sure everything on lines are simplest to do, and if it falls well, then you can create it.
True. Very, very well said. So, Manmeet, now that we are talking about the pros and cons, I would want to circle back to the biggest pain point for all of us right now, which is the social media.
I think
So,
social
pros and
media
cons of
is
social media.
social media is a game changer in today's time.
Absolutely.
So everything has got goods and
Yeah.
I would say
Yeah.
the flip side also to it.
Yes.
So to me, social media is a very beautiful platform where you're
Yes.
able to express yourself. It has made the world very smaller. You can get inspired from. You can give yourself in that manner. You can identify yourself ki what belongs to you,
Yeah.
whether it's a right fit for you or no. You can know things well. Everything can be in an easy synchronization. आपकी life easy हो सकती है उससे.
True.
But on the other hand, life difficult भी होती जा रही है because it's an endless, I would say, an ocean. वो कहते हैं ना एक right word would be nobody knows the depth of it.
Yes.
So I feel that yes, we need to understand there has to be a balance between what you are seeing and what you are achieving. तो वो इसकी flip side है because उसके पीछे जो आपकी space है, उसके पीछे जो आपके budgets हैं, उसके पीछे जो आपका vision है, क्या वो aligned है नहीं है? If it is there, then definitely you are able to create something which is a beautiful piece.
Yeah.
But most of the time when it happens is that ki sometimes I come across people or sometimes my team is also there. So I'm saying no, you're not liking the product, you're liking the background.
Yes.
So we are getting mistaken. So there is no fan in this room, but our system wants to have a fan. So
yeah.
any 3D which people want to see is that which should not have any ISOs.
Yeah.
And I think every product is beautiful. आज चाहे हम कोई sanitary का भी देख लें, if we are in Colston, so every product is beautiful in catalogs. But when I'm here right now and I'm seeing a good product, and when you're feeling that product, so then you're
when you
able
get
to
to
tell
know.
ki whether it is the right thing for me or not.
Yes, true.
So
There has
congrats.
to be a right
Yeah.
fit.
So it's a
Yeah.
good thing, and how you're able to do this.
So balance is the key according to you.
Balance is the key, and I would feel that yes, in times to come, there will be two kind of people. One will be totally getting into social media,
Yeah.
and then people will be also taking it wisely. Yes, this is something which is right for me or not, because there are so many hair cutters or hairstylists are few, no? And as a professional, the God has given us a concept that we are able to create a style to it. So I respect everybody's profession, but I would always say it's a world of professionals only, and
I
only
think
they can justify the job.
That's a great example. Now, any favorite material, any material that you go back to every time?
There is no substitute for nature.
That's true.
And nature has given you good wood, good polish, good veneers, good marble, and anything substitute you use, I think it will be always short-lived.
Yes,
You will get
the
bored out of
longevity
it.
will not be there.
अब आप
True.
जितना मर्जी कर लीजिए, if you are wearing a good linen or a cotton or a good silk shirt or sarees or any dress,
That's
you
luxury
will
in
always
its
enjoy.
own
ना
way.
जैसे
Yeah.
polyester आएगा, you will always feel यार इसको निकालो जल्दी खत्म करो.
True,
So is your life. So nature का कोई substitute नहीं है. You wear the best of shoes, but if you are walking bare feet on grass, there is no substitute.
Very well said. Now, how do you deal with the expectation of clients? Some send you 500 pictures, some send you unrealistic ideas, and then some say, take the lead. How do you balance it out?
So I'm a person who always requests my clients, ask my clients to have trust in me. Let me come up with a solution first before you tell me the problem. So I share a checklist with them to know the strength of the family, the age of the families, what is the kind of concept they have, whether they cook themselves or they have got their domestic services with them who are helping them out in their daily course. So knowing the family and then giving it a right platform, so that's the way I start my project. And then I always tell the client, till the time you're not satisfied, keep on changing. But if you're not giving me that free hand, if you're not giving me that liberty to design something Because yes, आपके पास एक बहुत अच्छा thought process है. Maybe you are knowing much better than me, but you should always have a parallel thought. Otherwise, what will happen? Will become biased.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
So I always request the client and tell the client कि सर start करते हैं, and then if you feel that कि changes चाहिए तो ज़रूर करेंगे. But so far I think the clients have a good trust in me and I'm able to deliver those things and they really feel happy and they are able to take that ownership कि yeah, this is my house, this is my life. So that keeps on giving you confidence and boost and then you are able to deliver them.
I think ownership is a very important word. Now, sustainability is a buzzword, everyone's talking about it. But you're into luxury designs. Do you think sustainability is a synonym to luxury or is it a conflicting thought?
I think both statements don't go well. It's always said na, I don't want to be behind than you, I don't want to be forward with you, I want to go always hand in hand. So to me, वो कहते हैं ना हर महंगी चीज़ अच्छी नहीं, हर सस्ती चीज़ बेकार नहीं. It has to be right to the right place.
True.
And design is something which should be practically achievable. It should be within the budgets. And if you're not able to deliver those things, and in that frame, then how you can say that you're doing justified? End तो है नहीं.
True.
So how you are able to balance those things? So to me, अब आज अगर हम South East Asia जाते हैं, go to any resort. They're having the simplest of materials.
Yeah.
Maybe some cane furniture, nice bamboos, and we feel total luxury.
Yes.
So luxury is always the flow of light, how we are playing with the nature, how we are getting that nature inside our spaces. So luxury is always there. So getting the most expensive product, but the surroundings are not that good, makes the thing meaningless. So to me, surroundings are most important, and then you can put anything over there. It will come out well.
I absolutely
So
agree.
we are able to balance out 100% in all respect. So वो कहते हैं ना कि go for less but go for good and keep on adding.
Yes. So, design can be used, according to you, as a tool to substitute any of the natural materials or natural elements like sunlight or, water. How do you use design as a tool there, where there is no sunlight or there is no water?
These days, you got a lot of artificial ways you can create that light. आज की डेट में you're getting nice skylights. You can
True.
create a wall with a window and make I would say a false light behind it. And then you're able to make those things an area and make that lively areas. And but definitely we make sure कि if you're designing anything, there should be always a light flowing to that place in any form. Because if there is no light, I think nothing can go well
True.
for a long time.
So, wellness is an equivalent to light.
Wellness, yes. आज हम जितने भी best of spaces जाते हैं, we go to a water body, we go to a nice waterfall. So
Sunlight is there.
Sunlight is there.
True.
The sound of water, the kind of peace it gives to you,
Yeah.
the kind of attention, focus, it gives you calm. So I think light and water are the two things which there is no substitute for.
True.
And if it is lacking or if it is creating any kind of problem in the house will never flourish. It will not
Flourish.
grow well. So make less, but make sure that you have ample light in every room and try to create that source. That's where the design skills are
Absolutely.
challenged and you are able to do
We
those
should
things.
be. We should be able to do this. Absolutely. So, since you do a lot of luxury projects, do you think there is a rational need behind choosing wellness products or tubs, or is it just an elevation to the aesthetics?
You see, again, there is no right answer for this. To me, it's the personality of my client, personality of my, I would say, a friend whom house I'm doing or a client's house I'm doing, whether it will go well with him or not, whether he has that much time to enjoy that tub or not. Put a tub
Absolutely.
and you don't have time and energy to enjoy that jacuzzi or you don't want to enjoy that spa, then what's the point?
Yeah.
So even if my first advice to them is always, sir, if I'm putting that, I want to put up a nice screen to it. You can watch a match, you can watch a movie. It'll be good for kids, they have a good time over there. So definitely, plus how comfortable he or she is, how much time he or she can give. If they are having that kind of time, if they're having that kind of lifestyle, then I say it's the best fit for you. In fact, one of my clients gave me a good advice. There was a long time that I never used to encourage tubs and jacuzzis in the washrooms because I always used to feel that Delhi and any cosmopolitan city people don't have time. because we are always running,
Yeah.
and but he gave me a very beautiful line. कहते Manmeet, why don't you try once, put some nice salt, now come back from work, extremely
your feet.
tired, then
Yeah.
just get into that tub for just 5 minutes. All your nerves then will ease, and then you will come out fresh. So from that, yes, it was a learning experience for me also. And after that, I always encourage, if you have got space and if you've got time, go for it.
So you think that wellness-focused bathrooms are the future?
I will not say that, because ultimately it all depends again from the person. If somebody feels happiness going to I would say, a meditation area, somebody feels going to a mountain area, somebody enjoys going to a place where good music is there, somebody likes to go to some nice religious place. So to me, even somebody wants to just have a nice a steam bath and his nerves are ease. So it's very personal कि आप उस जगह को कैसे enjoy कर रहे हो, आपके लिए वो चीज़ है नहीं है, आप उस चीज़ के लिए बने हो नहीं बने हो, आपका comfort.
Finding the right fit.
End of that, it's the right fit.
Yeah.
So to me, yes, if you want to have that luxury, if you're able to achieve that luxury, if you're able to afford that luxury, go for it. Ultimately, it should be something which should give you happiness, and you're able to use that space well. Otherwise, that space can be used in multiple places. Delhi is a place where people are short of space.
Yeah.
So we are creating an area and yet not using it, then I would say
Then
don't
what's
go
the
for
point?
it.
Yeah.
But if you're making that area and if you're using it, then I would say 100% go for it. Right now I'm designing a library for a client who wants to have it in his washroom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very
He's so fond
interesting.
of books, and he
I'd
says
love
I
to
would
know.
love.
I'd love to know how did you come up with that kind of a concept?
That was a concept which was again, there was a property in Chehal, and a long time back my dad and mom were there, and they used to tell me that the kind of washroom with their experience over there, there was a big library over there in the washroom, because they were fortunate to stay in that king's room, which was that
Okay.
Aegis,
Okay.
the Chahal Hotel,
Okay.
and now I don't know what it is within Aegis, I have not been there. So that was an inspiration. Then I was just one fine day, like right now everybody is on their phones,
Yeah.
everybody is with their books,
Yeah.
they're using in the washroom. So now it's going to have a nice spa. You can have your book along with that. You can have a small
Wow.
mini bar over there. You can have a small library you can create. You even have a sofa over there. A very small subject which I am putting right now in everybody's there, that there should be a nice vanity chair in every washroom.
True.
Which nobody is putting.
Yeah.
We don't get space जहाँ पर हम बैठ के अपने nails cut कर लें, आप
Yes.
अपने nail paint remove कर लो. And that's what we are doing. We're doing it every time, running or on the walk.
Yeah.
Getting into the bedroom, sitting on the sofa, cutting your nails, creating that whole mess.
Now
So why
that's-
not to create that space inside the washroom?
Yeah.
जो आप हो करो. Somebody enjoys smoking, so why not to create a nice smoking area there? You be yourself, take your time.
But you know, this is what design is. You find a problem and you find a solution around it, and you solve the problem which no one else is solving. And it's sometimes, you know, as designers, we feel that how could this be overlooked? How did this happen that nobody saw this? That this was something that we were doing repeatedly, and nobody thought that there has to be a better way. Very, very interesting.
So now,
But that library spa is something that you know, just made an image in my mind, and I would happy to be around a space like that.
आप देखो
Interesting.
कितने
It's
time
a
से you are
reader's
seeing-
paradise.
And
Yeah.
you see, वो कहते हैं ना, bathroom is always your me space.
Yeah,
So आपका जो me time है, आपका जो अपना है, तो वो bathroom ही end of the day.
I'm
चाहे
sure a
आप
lot of
music कर रहे हो.
people, a lot of people have, you know, literally given up a lot of these things just because, you know, they never have the time. But now this is exactly what luxury is
Yeah,
these
when
days.
we was in school, we used to hear that in London, my uncle used to say that they have got carpets in the washrooms.
Yeah.
So can you imagine like having
Yeah.
carpets in the washroom? Who could think of those lines?
Yes, yes.
So ultimately, when you're able to experience those spaces, so you come
Is
to
when
know,
you know.
कि yet this is what it is. This is how you
Yeah.
can do with it. Similarly, आज जैसे एक vanity chair, it's such a small thing. If somebody wants to have a nice oil massage, where when you come out of your shower, do you have a chair where you can just wipe your feet?
Yeah.
So ultimately, whole your body is wet the moment you come out of your shower. No, you need to be at an area where you can sit down, clean your feet, scrub your feet. और वो क्या होता है? Either it's in the shower room where it's already messy, but after that, what?
Yes.
What is after shower? So start thinking on those lines, and you may come across some good ideas, some bad ideas. We also start making things,
Yeah.
and if we don't like it, we just keep it for the time being, because sometimes ये भी होता है कि चीजें right time पे नहीं अगर
नहीं
आप
होती.
लेकर आते तो वो
People don't accept it.
Also.
Yes, yes,
So I
yes.
always feel timing is most important, and adaptability.
I think this is what design is. We should be looking at design as a way of life and not really just good looking, aesthetically pleasing things.
Yeah, even if you could say कि आज की डेट में जितनी हमारी accessories आ रही हैं, so they are coming with all the phone stands.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a toilet paper holder.
Yes, yes.
Why?
Because we have phones in our lives and we carry
and we
them
can't
inside.
leave it now.
Yeah,
So out of 100, I would say 50% people are carrying their phones to the WCs.
yeah.
And-
Or if not much, we are making those niches.
So this is
Just so
already
that,
there.
yeah.
And now it will be with the chargers also.
Yes.
So next can be that
With
innovation.
plug points. Yeah. So, one learning that you would want to pass on, and one thing that you would want the viewers and listeners to take home with them.
To me, comfort is always before luxury. Make things comfortable and start adding luxury. So that's the take which I would like to give it to anybody. And take challenges, be yourself, put your foot down. नहीं सर ये करते हैं, अच्छा लगेगा. Always be something. I would say कि अब सोचो एक कैनवस है, आपने अपने आप को ही पहले सबसे पहले comfort मतलब लेके जाना है, अपने आप को प्रूव करना है, and then give it to the client.
Yeah.
And after that, if you feel that yes, I have achieved something, embrace yourself
Very well
and
said.
go to the next.
Very well said. So, Manmeet ji, during pandemic, a lot of us had a lot of shifts in our thoughts. Did anything shift for you?
I would say yes, but it was not at pandemic. It was much before that. I became head of my family at the age of 34. I
Okay.
lost my parents. I lost my grandmother. So we had a nice joint family, and I overnightly became the head of my family. As I started my career at a young age, so I always used to ask and ask God ki, why
the
I am being
purpose?
chosen at such an early age to be working all the day and creating those things, and why not I am able to have the best of life, because everybody looking for their college life, which I went to a college, but it was only throwing exams and very less time.
Yeah.
So फिर उस टाइम पे ये था कि आपको आंसर्स केवल लेट मिलते हैं. So when I had that ship under me at the age of 34, then the option was that कि yes, you have to live every day. The day I removed my mom's earrings, तो उस टाइम पे ये लाइफ में चल गया कि you can create any number of wealth in your life, but you can't increase 1 minute of your life. To
So
me,
well
if
said.
you're enjoying your life, you're living your life, if you're actually evolving yourself, growing in life, that means you're the luckiest. But if you're catching shadows overnight and running without knowing where you are running, then I would say कि yes, कि आप कहीं ना कहीं जाकर आपको realize होगा. कईयों को कोविड पे हुआ, कईयों को पहले हुआ. But yes, value of life has become very important. Everybody has become insecure with their health because the kind of things we are hearing every day.
Yeah.
So everybody's going for every monthly test or 6 months test or yearly test. We are going for that. Why? Because we are becoming insecure. Everybody has been blessed in today's time. Indian economy is doing well. Mr.
Yeah.
Modi has done good for the country. तो अब ये जो सारी चीज़ें आ गई हैं, इसको enjoy भी कर रहे हैं आदमी और balance भी कर रहे हैं. So I was realizing that after COVID कि yes, which is a major part of your life, that is your workplace.
True.
So आज अगर हम evaluate करें तो everybody from anybody to anybody is working minimum 10 hours or 8 hours a day. So that means if average span of life is 75 years, so 25 years everybody is working.
Yeah.
So उस time को आप क्यों नहीं अपना एक best of environment में करते हो? So having that kind of thought when it came to me, so then I thought कि let's make a nice working place. So then I came up with my studio in Gurgaon, and where I invite people. It's a more like an experience center where you can just feel that how close you are with the nature, and there is in this concrete jungle how breathable area I have created, and the team, we all, my clients, the kind of way we are interacting with each other in that space. So it's really something where you feel that this is me. So it has become an extended version of my
Of you.
life or my home. So I can be at that space early in the morning at 6 o'clock also. I can be working till 2 o'clock also
It's
in
a
that
home
night.
away from home.
Yes, and really it's something like, and that's what I want to tell people also, ki yes, now it's the time that you should explore your workplaces also, because that is also equally important as your home space. So that's the story which has changed in me, and enjoy every minute if you can, live for the day, live for the moment, and that's what I'm trying to achieve.
What a beautiful life lesson. But thank you so much, Manmeet, for coming down and taking out time for us. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I loved your one-liners and the take you have on design.
No, pleasure is all mine, and I think design is a journey, and
Absolutely.
the more we interact, the more thoughts get into action, and you have a lot of things come on the paper, on the table, and then you can start adding those things in your life, and it's a good show.
But that's the idea of this podcast. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
coming
much.
down.
Thank you, Leena. Bye bye.
So there's this one small token of appreciation that we would like to give you.